It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Hey everybody, and welcome to a brand spanking new Vlogmas day. That's right, it's Vlogmas here in the Radman Galaxy, so we're doing another holiday themed video. Today's a special countdown video. We're gonna do a top 5 favorites video with a little holiday theme. What are we gonna be counting down? Well, we're gonna be counting down my top 5 favorite holiday movies. Oh, sorry, I got distracted by my Chrimbo tree back there. That's right, we're gonna be talking about the top 5 my top 5 favorite holiday-themed movies. All of these being some of my all-time favorite movies, and definitely my all-time favorite Chrimbo movies. So let's get into the list, shall we? Coming in at number 5 on the list is something that hasn't been around for more than 15 years, and the rest of the list is, you know, from the 90s, basically. But coming in at number 5 is a Will Ferrell classic. He plays Buddy the Elf in... The movie's called Elf, folks. You know what I'm talking about. Now, why do I like this movie? I like this movie because it captures that Christmas spirit. It captures the whole holiday Chrimbo spirit. You got Santa Claus, you got elves. You got people needing to believe in Santa for Santa's sleigh to work. What's not to love about that, folks? That's the magic of the season, and that's all encapsulated perfectly in the Will Ferrell movie Elf. And of course you've got Will Ferrell being hilarious. Pfft, that's obvious. He's gonna be very funny no matter what, because that's just what he does professionally. And putting him in an elf costume for an entire movie, that's comedy gold right there. So number 5 on my list of top 5 favorite holiday movies, Elf. Thanks, Will. You're my friend. We're friends. We're very close. Coming in at number 4 on my list, that's right, I write things down before I talk about them because I need to be prepared. Coming in at number 4 is kind of an unconventional, not quite as popular, but still very amazing classic. Starring the one, the only, the Terminator. This movie is called Jingle All The Way. Now, why is it one of my favorites? Well, because it captures something about the holiday season that's not, you know, the spirit of Santa Claus, or, you know, it's not gathering around with your family. It's more of a dysfunctional Christmas tale. Very dysfunctional, because you got Arnold running around. He's looking for a Chrimbo gift. He can't find it for his son Jamie, aka Anakin Skywalker. He can't find it for his son Jamie, and his poor son Jamie just wants this Turbo Man doll. Turbo Man! This movie has a bunch of great quotes that I still quote daily, and I will say these quotes every day, and I say it all the time. I say it when I sign off on these videos. When I say ta-ta, that's a reference to this movie, because Sinbad, the great Sinbad, says, ta-ta, Turtle Man, and I literally say that just about every day. To myself, to friends, to family, to pets. And nobody knows what movie I'm referencing, but now you do. So Jingle All The Way, number 4, my 4th favorite holiday movie. Ta-ta, Turtle Man. Coming in at number 3 is one of my favorites and probably one of yours, but we're gonna talk about it and we're gonna talk about the order of the next two. But anyways, coming in at number 3 is Macaulay Culkin in his youngest movie role as Kevin McAllister, the rapscallion, MacGyver-esque child stuck at home trying to fend off burglars in Home Alone the First. Now, the reason I put Home Alone the First at number 3 is specific. I've been watching this movie for a long time, and it's one of my favorites. You got the sticky bandits. You got them being hilarious. You got a funny Joe Pesci, folks. You got a funny Joe Pesci, and he's being hilarious. In this kids movie, a Chris Columbus kids movie no less, the guy who directed like the first 3 Harry Potter movies, I think. These movies are terrific. This whole series is amazing. Actually, the first 2 are obviously the only ones I'm talking about. But number 3 on my list is Home Alone 1, where Kevin McAllister gets stuck at home and fends off burglars. Moving on to number 2 spot on our list. This is serious stuff now, folks. We're at number 2 here. Coming in at number 2 is... What? This is unprecedented. The number 2 spot is Home Alone 2 Lost in New York, and that is specifically ordered for a specific reason. I like this one more than the original. Well, here you go. You got the Sticky Bandits. They're there anyways. But then you get this new group of hilarious like antagonists who are coming after poor little Kevin. And now he's in New York City by himself? But what? You got a whole new series of antagonists, folks. You got Rob Schneider, the evil bellboy. You got the guy who's at the desk, the mean man at the desk, aka Tim Curry. What? Tim Curry's in that movie? That's right, everybody. That's why I like Home Alone 2 better than Home Alone 1, because you got amazing actors in that movie being hilarious and ridiculous. The scene where they are being confused and Kevin is doing the whole pause and play with the videotape thing, and he's tricking everybody into thinking they're being yelled at by some mobster.
Get down on your knees and tell me you love me.
On your knees. I love you.
YouTube that scene. I might I'll put a link to that scene if I can find it, because it is probably the funniest thing ever. So number 2 on my list, Home Alone 2 Lost in New York. Thank you. It's time for me to read it off, because it's right here, and I'll just read it. I'm just going to read it. I'll put it up here. Okay, I'll put it behind the camera so I can read it. Coming in at number 1. Hold on, I can't read it. Coming in at number 1. I need my glasses to read. What was I thinking? Here, I'm just going to do this. Coming in at number 1 is National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Once again, more of a representation of all the dysfunctional kind of stuff related to this whole holiday season, as Jingle All The Way is, which is more about the whole buying presents for people and consumerism and all that kind of mumbo-jumbo. This movie's about family and how hard it is, and how hard that whole thing can be for everybody. Chevy Chase, it's another installment in the Vacation series, so you got everybody from the first Vacation movie. Got that whole Griswold family, because the Griswolds, they needed to be expanded, and I'm glad they used this whole Christmas setting for it, because I think this movie is a better representation of families around the holiday season than like A Christmas Story. People look at A Christmas Story and they're like, I love that movie. That movie is so much like my life when I was younger. I look at things like Jingle All The Way, and I look at things like National Lampoon's Christmas, and I think, yeah, that's a lot like how it actually is. It's just stressful. It's just a holiday based around stress. And the movies captured it perfectly. That's why National Lampoon's Christmas captures it perfectly. Chevy Chase, the main character. You got Clark W. Griswold trying to make the perfect Christmas with his family, trying to get everybody gathered around in his house, which is just not a good idea to think about. And if putting myself in his shoes gives me so much anxiety, I just want to jump out of my own bedroom window. Christmas Vacation is probably my favorite one out of all of the vacations. You got European Vacation, you got just Vacation, you got Christmas Vacation, you got Las Vegas Vacation. This is my favorite one. This is my favorite Christmas movie of all time as well. And it's just a no-nonsense, amazing, Christmassy, holiday-themed tale. And this list was pretty no-nonsense, folks. I didn't give you any kind of nonsense. Like, some people give you... I hit the tripod, sorry. Some people give you nonsense like, my favorite Christmas movie is Die Hard. That's not a Christmas movie. Okay, it happens during Christmas. There's gifts and stuff, but come on, folks. Yippee-kayak, Mr. Farmer. So there you have it, everybody. That's my top 5 favorite holiday movies, and this list will probably change, so I might do an updated version of this list for next year. So stay tuned, and you're gonna want to stay tuned by clicking all these buttons down below. Leave a comment, Click the subscribe button, click the thumbs up button. Did I mention leave a comment? We'll have a conversation, you and I will talk. We'll get a friendship a-rolling. You can find me in the description box below. All of those great social media links are right down there for your click abilities. Drag your mouse, your mouse, trackpad or mouse, drag it down below this video, look at the links, touch them with your mouse, click them a couple of times, find me on social media, and we'll hang out on like Twitter and all the good stuff. So I'll see you in the next Vlogmas video, everybody, and I hope you have a good one. Ta-ta, Turtle Man!
Hallelujah! Holy shit! Where's the Tylenol?